This thing just took off out of nowhere. Pumped 15%. I added like 100 billion in market cap in a day or something insane.
GM friends, and thanks for tuning in to DeFi-Logic's TA Tuesday at 12 p.m. Mountain Time. Our Discord server members enjoy weekly community calls, request chart reviews, and join in on live discussions. Join us with a link in the video description below. In today's community call, we will review charts for Solana, Chainlink, Arbitrum, USD, JPY, USD Euro, Meta, and Apple. It's going to be a quick call today. And before we start, just want to remind you that Astrobit successfully migrated to V2, and we will be starting beta testing on their platform for select users very soon. Additionally, we have a affiliate link working with Blowfin, who has their proof of reserves wallet on Nansen, which we think is a great step towards transparency for centralized exchanges in this space. So if you are interested, there's $100 futures bonus for the first 10 users that use the link in the description below. And with that, I will bring up Eddie and we will get this thing going.
What's up, everyone? Market has been kind of boring, so we're doing it a little bit different this week because of that. So first off, we'll look at Sol. Sol went down again. I don't know if they brought it back up yet or not. We already went over this on Sunday that I didn't like this idea anymore and basically got out of it. So let's just delete this for now. Sol's been having some issues with the chain going down when JUP airdrop came out, and then now again today for who knows why. I did see that Phantom wallet has had more downloads daily than Coinbase, which is pretty bullish also. A lot of people have been saying like retail isn't here, but statistic kind of says otherwise. Sol itself, it's just a very choppy market, just like Bitcoin and Ethereum. The whole market has been very choppy, and for me, when it does this, I just don't do anything because this type of price action is just designed to take away your money. There's nothing for you to just wait to come to the extremities and pay attention when it's at the highs. So I got Chainlink. Again, it's just a whole like waiting game for it. There's not a ton to do with it on higher time frames. On lower time frames, that's basically what I'm doing, is just buying these zones. I'm hoping that it rounds off right here and reclaims it and goes up. If not, I'll probably just get out because, I don't know, the whole market just sucks, to be honest. It's got like this wedge thing forming. So hopefully, but again, I'm just building on my bias that it goes up. So it very well, like one of my friends is shorting it right now and he's aiming for this, which would stop me out if that happens. So we'll see. That's the idea for me though, at least, is I would like to see Link go higher. It's one of the more interesting coins. When it breaks out of these high time frame levels, like you want it to continue to go higher. So that's what I'm hoping for, looking for some of this levels to get tagged around here. So we'll see if we can get it. I know Sergey loves to sell when Link pumps though, so it's a scary coin to be a part of. ARB was looking really interesting last night to me, which is why I wanted to go over it today, but it's already pumped pretty hard, 6% so far today. But it looks really interesting on a higher time frame. So I think what I noticed was this. It's breaking out of this like little wedge thing, right? And it already retested it too though. So there's a chance that we missed it at this point. I'm not in it, but at this point, if it can come back down into this one more time, I'm thinking I'm going to be a buyer of ARB, and I would aim for some of these highs. But it's one of the few altcoins that is actually like looking a little bit better price action wise. The whole market in general has just been a shit show and just very choppy. So you just have to be really patient and really slow with things. I think I've taken like an average of 2 trades per week, which sometimes I'll take 2 trades per hour. So just not a lot going on, but I'm waiting for this. Hopefully I can get involved here with ARB. It's one of the few that look good. Even like the forex markets have been just like really choppy too. So like Euro USD on a higher time frame, shorting this since like up here, since this region. And this was like my first target, and it finally started to hit it. So I don't really know what to do at this point. So the way I'm looking at this is the bearish range that it's in. But at the same time, this is like such heavy support. I don't know if it's going to come down and tag these lows or not. At this point, I'm just waiting for it. I guess like my ideal scenario with Euro USD is that it'll come into this level for another short down to some of these lows. But who knows? Like, it's just, everything just looks like crap. But that's what I'm looking for on this for now. It could change though. It could flip bullish if it gives a little bit more of a sweep and then it reclaims, and it would be more of like a bullish structure. Kind of two ideas, but even this market has just been not very fun. A lot of my friends that just only trade this have just been getting chopped to death. Because when you look at it on a daily, like it's not, or when you look at it at a lower time frame, it's really not doing anything. It's just very slow to move. So the whole industry in general has just been bad. Even USD JPY, this has been one of the most bullish assets for over a year now. And it's also lately just doing nothing. Like, this isn't really tradable, a 0.9% range. However, on a higher time frame, you can see it starting to shift momentum. So we've had a bunch of highs, higher lows, higher highs, like for a long time. Another one, but now it's starting to potentially put in a lower high. So on a higher time frame, this looks like it's setting up for some shorts. Watching for that right now. We'll see how this daily closes. If it can close below this low, would it create one of these little box things for me? And I would look for pumps into it to short, aiming for these lows. But with that one as being the ultimate target. But even this market is tough. Really, the only thing that is moving lately, and I don't even know if anybody would have been able to catch it, is Meta. This thing just took off out of nowhere. This is insane. Over after hours, it just pumped like 15%. I think they said they like added like 100 billion in market cap in a day or something insane. Yeah, like literally Meta is like sucking all the liquidity into everything. When you look at it too, I'm upset that I wasn't paying attention to this because it did set up like a pretty nice signal to start buying. So I mentioned this before, but this is a really clean high time frame market maker buy model happening, or that did happen. It's just this. It's just like it consolidates, drops down, consolidates, drops down, and then it creates like that SFP thing that I always look for on a higher time frame. That's what this is, probably on a weekly. And then it reclaimed it, and then it retested that zone, right? And then it retested this zone. So it was a really clean structure. I just wasn't paying attention to Meta, which is too bad because it's been one of the best performing assets over the last year. This thing is up a lot, 420% currently. As far as like getting involved in it, I don't know what's going on with this anymore. This is not really something that you can get involved with. You're just left in the dark with it, hoping that, on weekly, there's no gaps. There we go. So at this point, really, the only thing that you can do with Meta is hope that it starts to fill some of this in, and then maybe buy a dip. If you get lucky enough for it to come all the way down here, if you want to get involved, like this thing is clearly in price discovery for now, and it's just sucking all the liquidity out of everything. I don't know, something to keep an eye on. Maybe it'll come down into here. And the last one I wanted to look at for maybe we can catch something that hasn't gone yet is Apple. They just launched those, what are they called? Apple Vision Pros or whatever. And they look really cool. And nothing's really been happening as far as the stock goes with it. So let me see if we can do anything on this. I haven't looked at this at all, so give me a minute. So it's got bullish structure, high, higher low, slightly higher high. These are like relatively equal highs too. It's tough, honestly. This kind of looks choppy to me as well. I don't really have a clear bias on it. On a really high time frame perspective, this was a pretty huge daily candle. So I think the idea for it, for me, would be like you just don't want it to lose these lows. Aim these highs. I think if you can get a slight dip into it, it would look better too. Maybe if it retests this zone, get 1.8 R out of it, but I don't know. It just doesn't look that great to me, honestly. So it's interesting because even though Apple put out something pretty innovative and it's getting a lot of mind share, the stock doesn't really show anything for it. Yeah, personally speaking, I don't think I would touch this, honestly. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't really like it. Nothing clear. Whole market, not a whole lot to do stuff with, in my opinion. So I think we'll just end this for now. Sit on your hands, pay attention to stuff that is moving. Other than that, survive for now.
Yeah, I'm in accumulation mode. That's all I care about right now is just accumulating long term. All right, short and sweet, and that's it for this week. As a DeFi-Logic server member, you can request chart reviews for TA Tuesday and discuss markets daily with other server members. Astrobit 2.0 is live, and our ETH strategy is entering beta testing with Astrobit very soon. We've also locked in a partnership with Blowfin. for a $100 futures bonus. The affiliate link is in the description below. The exchange has a proof of reserves wallet on Nansen, which is an excellent standard to set for centralized exchanges. We hope more follow the lead. Join our server now. Early members get server access free for life and future discounts on additional products and services. And we will see you Sunday for Symposium Sunday at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, and next week at 12 p.m. Mountain Time for TA Tuesday. Thanks for coming, everybody. GN.
Join us next week in Discord for TA Tuesday at DeFi-Logic.com.